Life is all about learning, improving yourself, and enhancing your knowledge. This applies to grown-ups just as much as it does to kids.
Adult education centers are a great place to learn everything you always wanted to, and they can help you review those things from school that you've already forgotten.
And now there's one in SL that helps you learn everything you need to know about Second Life as well as real life. Our staff reporter, Jan Henry Flanagan, went to test his Second Life skills, but also to learn about many other things as well.
I wonder whether he paid attention.
Welcome to the VHS Goslar, the very first adult education center in Second Life. Here, in this comfortable environment, friendly and helpful Alexa provides you with everything you need to know about the center and the meaning of learning in Second Life. We had the chance to meet up with Jim Gustafson, a passionate scripter. He took time to show us around and bring us to a very interesting area, the test path. This is probably the best place to check out whether you're a Second Life beginner, an intermediate, or a professional. Sometimes, SL members tend to overestimate themselves and their skills. How about our staff reporter, Jan Henry? Do you ever feel a little lost inside those stony vaults? Well, it's always good to have a Jim with you. First, we test our moving abilities on the catwalk. It's really not that difficult for a gifted and graceful walker like Jan Henry. We want more, so we're taken right away to a labyrinth. It's all about coordination, which is not that hard either, but extremely colorful. Jan Henry was able to impress everyone, even Jim. But Jim also knows where to go for a real challenge. The building section. This beautiful diamond is supposed to be stored in a self-built box. Not as easy as it seems, seeing as the box is too big. The challenge is to find out how to make it the perfect size for this jewelry. Did we thank Jim already for being here? Math skills would be very helpful when trying to fulfill this task properly. No problem for Jim. He even shows us other building tools designed to help create impressive objects. This test is really cool because it brings you closer to understand scripting, even in real life. This is exactly what the Education Center wants to do in the first place. Combine Second Life skills with real life ones. Their slogan, E-learning in Second Life is the future. They offer several classes about Second Life issues and tools, as well as languages and computer applications. At the moment, classes are held in German only, but they do have real-life lecturers. There are plans to cooperate with English learning centers. Feel free to visit to gather information and try the test. Hey, Christophe, this would be a good place to find out about your skills, don't you think?
If I was more skilled, I would find another job, Jan Henry, with other colleagues. We'll be right back after this.
Come on.
And here we are again, and now it's all about fragrance.
Fragrance in Second Life? Didn't know the Lindens already invented smell simulators?
No, but our staff reporter, Drexter Dupre, got a new perfume delivered right to his door in the middle of the night in real life. And all this because he was at a party in Second Life.
You don't understand this either? Then see for yourself.
At the core of good old-fashioned marketing still is free stuff. Even a critic of consumerism wouldn't turn down a nice giveaway once in a while, right? A book sampler, an oversized news display, or a cell phone with butterflies coming out. Marketers know very well that once the connection to their brand is made, the freebie can bring in new customers and retain old ones. In Second Life, marketing campaigns differ widely. This Toyota Scion XB, for instance, is the very car I used to drive back in California. Down to the color. You can pick it up at Toyota's popular Scion City. It is not entirely free, but for only 300 Lindens, who wouldn't want to be a walking, driving ad campaign? A fascinating crossover experiment was last week's introduction of the new fragrance for men, Black Excess by Paco Rabanne, in SL's Big Apple Club. At the exact same time, 6 venues in 6 German cities opened their doors to the public. Beautiful girls handed out samples of the new smell, while New York DJ Kenny Dope was busy at the turntables. A whopping 9,000 walkthrough guests in the real world contrasted a modest 40 in the virtual realm, connected by a live stream. The SL portion of Black Excess launch night started with terrible lag. I waited in line for several hours with a whole swarm of gray avatars totally stuck. The owner of Big Apple, Horatio Freund, sprung into action. He simply kicked everybody out and changed the default number of avatars allowed back in. He wanted the night to be flawless.
This is a new concept, a form of marketing that has never been done before. We can offer rooms, you can look at the product, and you can tell your friends you saw the original avatar of Kenny Dope.
While the colorful guests enjoyed a night of dancing, it was hard work for the girls. Sapsi Alkud had to find people willing to give up personal information in exchange for a sample of Black Excess. No small feat in a world where some folks don't even tell you their real gender.
Hi Blue, enjoying the party? Have you heard about the new fragrance by Paco Rabanne? It's Black Excess. Just give me your home address and the courier will deliver a bottle before midnight.
That's right, if an avatar shared his or her address, they would get a Black Excess sample delivered the same night. As an avid freebie hunter, I just couldn't pass up the opportunity. I gave away a little privacy and picked up the product. I thought it'd be someone more like Sapsi. He was a nice guy. The other great attraction, Grammy-nominated DJ Kenny Dope, live in Munich celebrity P1 discotheque, and spinning tracks in SL at the same time. As people were flirting with the Black Excess girls, all the while withholding valuable consumer data, I just had to close my eyes for a minute and lay down. What? A sunbank in a club? What an awesome job I have. Working on a 10 and still tripping on some fresh tunes, I'm Draxter Dupre for Life for You News.
Look, it's downhill all the way from here.
Thanks, Draxter. One question remains to me. I wonder how he smells now.
We're gonna find out and tell you in our next edition, because this was Life for You for this week.
Thanks for joining us, and here's wishing you all a great second life.
For information, comments, and suggestions, visit our website, www.lifeforyou.tv.